Hello students, after exam we are meeting here to learn new things. Now today we are going to see the ninth chapter, that is Google Apps. What different apps are there in the Google that we are going to learn. But before that, introduction to Google that we will see. Google is an American public corporation specializing in internet related services and products. Okay, you may be knowing the uses of Google, very few uses. Okay, today we will see many uses of it. Google began as a research project in January 1996 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, two PhD students at Stanford University. As per the project, one could zoom in the close enough to read the license plates on cars on a street. Okay, so see how it got developed and what are the different uses we are using as Google. Google Apps. There are many applications related to Google. Google search, Google accounts, Gmail accounts, etc. See here picture of Google apps are given. Blogger is there, then documents are there, Excel sheets are there, then calendar is there, then mailing is there. All the applications and services of Google are called Google Apps. Gmail, the product of Google Apps, which is used to send and receive emails. To gain access to all the Google services, you must set up a Gmail account. Gmail becomes your point of entry to Google Apps. You can use any Google app by using Gmail user and Gmail user ID and password. Okay. Now, cloud computing. What is cloud computing? It means storing and accessing data and over the internet rather than in the hard drive of your computer. Means all the data we are storing in clouds. Clouds means where? In the internet itself, not on the hard disk. Google apps are totally based on cloud computing. In traditional computing, when you want to start a new application software, you will need to install it in your computer before using it. To use an application that is run on the cloud, all that is needed to be done is to log in with the username and password, customize it and start using it. For this, you need a web browser and internet connection. Means only thing you need a web browser and an internet connection, that is the Google account you should have. So whatever applications are there in the Google, you can access those applications. No need to install it separately. For surfing and research, the Google apps, for different purposes different apps are used, that we are going to see. Google Chrome. Google is a web browser software designed by Google. A web browser is a software application that people use in order to view web pages on the internet. All of you know about this. The Google apps run particularly well in this browser. Chrome is a free open source browser and can be found online at web addresses. What is the web address? http www.google.com or .chrome you write. Okay. Now here for surfing and research, again Google Maps. Most of the time you are putting the maps on, and wherever you want to reach, you'll reach it faster. Google Maps is a web mapping service developed by Google. It enables you to update maps by searching for an address or place of interest, such as an airport, hotel, or a historical site or restaurants. Okay. While going somewhere, Google Maps provide directions when a user enters a starting and destination point. It has GPS, that is Global Positioning System, which is used to determine the current location of the user, eliminating the need for the user to enter the starting point and enabling the website to recommend nearby places of interest. It shows real-time GPS navigation, traffic transit, and about millions of places. You must have experienced this. Your parent must be using GPS system or Google Maps while you are traveling. For surfing and research again, it is Google Translate. It is a free online language translation services which instantly translate text into other language. The Google app for mobile lets you instantly visually translate printed text. Suppose you want to see some board, sign boards, or you are in some other country and you want to get to know that what is written, what the instruction is written, or how to proceed, or what is the place name, you can use the Google Translate. Just open the app, click on the camera and point it at the text you need to translate. You will see the text transforming live on your screen into the other language. Here example is given. Okay. For surfing and research again, Google search engine. It is all of you know. Anything you want to search, you will Google it. Google is well known for its search engine, which is a major factor of the company's success. It is fast, relevant, and the largest single catalog of web pages available today. It offers images, maps, news, and their features for locating photos, geographic directions, and news headlines. Okay. Now for surfing and research again, it is Google Assistant. It is verbally, you have to give the instruction, it will give you the answer. Sorry. It is virtually assistant developed by Google that is primarily available on mobile and smartphone devices. By using Android phone, user can quickly access Google Assistant by pressing and holding home button or by simply saying OK Google. With the Google Assistants, you can make quick phones, send text messages, set reminders, take a selfie, set calendar events, play music, navigate places, get updates on weather information and the latest news. For this, you have to give the instruction verbally, orally. Surfing and research, in that it comes Google Earth. It is an interactive mapping program that covers the vast area of the Earth. Google Earth is generally considered to be remarkably accurate and extremely detailed. For example, some major cities have such remarkable detailed images that one can zoom in close enough to read the number plates on a car, also on a street. That is also possible. Okay. If you have Google account, then go to Google Earth and you can search any mall, you can search the road, you can search the building, you can search our school building also. Now for staying in touch, whenever we want to keep in touch with people, different different Google applications are used. Among that, one is Gmail. Gmail is a web-based email application offered by Google. You can use Gmail to create, send, receive, forward, print, and delete email messages. Gmail is available as desktop app, web app, and mobile app also. You must have experienced this. Now for staying in touch, again next is Google Blogger. Blogger is a blog publishing service by Google by which you can publish your ideas, opinions, and stories online. Most blogs focus on a particular topic or a subject area, although in the majority of blogs, our subject is the person writing the blog. The entries that appear on a blog are called posts, and the act of publishing a blog is called posting. A single person who maintains many blogs is known as a blogger. There you have to write something and the people, mass people can read whatever you have written and you can do updation in that. For staying in touch, in that comes Google Allo. It is an instant messaging mobile app developed by Google. Allo was launched on September 21, 2016. It is available on Android and iOS. Allo provides a smart reply function that allows user to reply to messages with automatic suggestions instead of typing. Allo is based on phone numbers, not by social media or email account. Allo also lets the user draw on photos before sending them. Google Duo. It's a high quality video calling app. It is simple, reliable and works on both iOS and Android phones also. Okay, on sometimes we are means our friends or our school teachers, we are having Google Duo meeting also. Sometimes it is done. Now for organizing your stuff, means whenever you want to do work and you want to organize it properly, which Google apps are helpful in that? Google Calendar. It is a time management app created by Google. Using Google Calendar, you can effectively keep track of all your appointments, receive notifications automatically, set reminders, and schedule future repeating events. User can view Google Calendar in different views like month, week, and day view, etc. Most of your events from Gmail like flight, hotel, concert, restaurant reservations, and more are added to your calendar automatically. Okay, this is most helpful thing. Now in this, now again, Google Photos. It is a photo sharing and storage app from Google. It is just like your new phone gallery. When you click photos or shoot videos on the phone, those photos and videos will be automatically backed up and organized. So you can find and share them faster, and your phone space will never be used. Okay. Now here, whenever you want to do some work and you want to organize the work properly, that time which applications are used? There is Google Docs, Google Classroom, and then Google Worksheets and all. It is a Google Docs. It is an online office suite in which you can create, edit, and share three types of documents. These includes documents, spreadsheets, and presentation. PowerPoint presentation also you can have in this Google Docs. Google Classroom. It is a free educational tool from Google for teachers and students. Teachers can create an online classroom, invite students to the class, create and distribute assignments, then track their progress. In this, teachers and students can have conversation about the assignments. See, most of the assignments you are getting, you have got through Google Classroom itself, isn't it? Now again, Google Drive. It is an online storage that provides you 15 GB of free Google Online storage in which you can keep files, folders, backups, and everything important. Google Drive is used by millions of people to store their files, and those files can be accessed from from any smartphone or tablet or the computer. This is the most advantageous thing. So wherever you go, you can use your files. You can open your files easily by Google Drive. No need to carry it everywhere. Okay, or copy it on the pen drive or copy it on the hard disk. Okay, you can have it anywhere. Then Google Chrome OS, that is operating system. Chrome operating system introduced by Google. It's a Linux-based operating system designed to work primarily with the web applications. Apps are available through the Chrome Web Store and the data is stored on Google Drive. A specialized laptop that runs Chrome OS is called a Chromebook, and a specialized desktop that runs Chrome OS is called a Chromebox. Okay, for this you need a separate desktop and a separate laptop. Okay, if you want to run Chrome OS. For watching, listening, and playing. Sorry, all of you can tell better than me for this. YouTube. It is the most popular video sharing service on the web. So all your school videos you are getting through YouTube only. This services was created by three former PayPal employees, Chad Hurley, Stephen Chen, and Javed Karim in February 2005. In November 2006, YouTube was bought by Google. YouTube offers tens of millions of videos as well as movie trailers, commercials, clips from TV shows, and much more. To upload the videos, you need to create a free YouTube account or sign in with your Google account if you have one. Correct. Now for watching, listening, and playing. Google Play. Google Play is a store of apps, that is applications, songs, books, movies, games, and other contents for Android powered phones and tablets. Application and games can be downloaded directly to an Android based device through Play Store. You must have experienced this Google Play. Google Android. Android is an operating system for mobile computing devices. Android is created and maintained by Google. It is widely used on smartphones and tablet computers. Google has released many versions of Android operating systems. Each version had a code name from a sweet food and alphabetical order till now, but the latest version doesn't follow this format. Okay, now you have to find out which are the Google Android this. Can anybody okay, try to find out this Google Android in the Android this versions. See, they are cupcake, then 1.6 is donut, then 2.1 is eclair and all that. In the live session we will discuss about this. Google devices. Google devices separately used, that is Google Pixel. It is an Android smartphone designed and marketed by Google. It includes all your favorite Google apps to bring you a fast, seamless and easy to use experience. All Pixel smartphones include very large storage for all your photos and videos. Pixel is the first phone with a Google Assistant built in. Okay, now next is that Google Glass. You must have seen somewhere, or you must have seen the in the magazines. It is a wearable voice controlled Android device which looks like a pair of eyeglasses, like this glasses. It enables the user to view information or take photos and videos that are projected to a miniature screen in the user's field of vision. Users control the device through voice commands or by touching controls on its frame. On its frame, there are devices given on the frame edge itself. Then Google Home. It is a voice-activated smart speakers developed by Google. Google Home speakers enables users to speak voice commands to interact with services through Google Assistant. Google Home can play music, news, perform home automation tasks, and answer the complicated questions. That is Google Home. Okay, with this, we have seen many applications of Google. So as far as possible, many applications, most of the applications you must be using it. Now in the live session, we will discuss more about this and we will try to understand how to open different Google applications. Okay then, bye. Thank you.